Good evening. The provincial government has now approved an emergency order which will see school board employees voluntarily redeploy to hospitals, long-term care homes, retirement homes and women's shelters during the COVID-19 pandemic.
If public servants within education are willing and ready to serve and help, we obviously are most grateful.
The province calling on school board staff such as psychologists, social workers and custodial and maintenance workers to help alleviate care homes that are experiencing staffing shortages because of COVID-19.
Professionals that do this every day, but who may want to go and deploy themselves and to help at a time when we need people to be courageous and brave. And I think it is it's honestly very inspiring that a lot of people in our province have come back to help.
Workers who choose to help will continue their employment with the school board and would also receive their compensation and benefits. Education Minister Stephen Lecce says staff will also be eligible for the provincial government's pandemic pay and emergency childcare.
We have been working with the other education worker unions and the ministry, trying to lay down some ground rules of how exactly would this work out and what does this need to look like.
The president of CUPE's Ontario School Board Council of Unions says her members support this community involvement initiative, but there are still plenty of questions surrounding safety.
Let's recognize what we're doing. We're asking members of the education system to selflessly volunteer to go into areas that could possibly be COVID positive.
Walton says there needs to be clear indication that personal protective equipment will be made available to workers and that they will be trained on health and safety.
We have worked closely with the Ontario Council of Hospital Unions and our other sector reps to be negotiating what does this look like and what should we be putting in place to ensure A, their members are kept safe and employed, and then how can we go in and support them.
Minister Lecce says the emergency order that was announced is a technical measure that will help enable the voluntary deployment when the time comes. And when that happens, an online portal will be available for workers to apply for various positions. The move comes as the province continues to grapple with COVID-19 outbreaks and staff shortages.